right? So today's lesson is called blunder, mistake, or inaccuracy. Okay, so today we're going to look at a set of moves lah, huh? Okay, before that I'll just explain to you what is blunder, what is mistake, what is inaccuracy. Okay, right? So we'll just do a rough drawing session lah. Can you see my board? Can you see my screen? Okay, right. Okay, so just ignore this one. This one is another class one. Mm, okay, highlight everything. Okay, right. So okay, so Aloysius, what color pen you want me to use? I'm gonna write with the pen. What color you want me to use? Which one? This one? This one? Or this one? This one? You want purple? This one? And oh, this one? Wow. Okay, very interesting. One of my favorite colors as well. Okay, right. So today we're gonna learn what is the first one is we will look at blunder lah, huh? Okay, blunder. Okay, and then we also have mistake, and then we have inaccuracy. Yeah, this is the last one. Okay, wait. Oops. All right. Inaccuracy. Okay, wait. For a while. Let me just make sure I don't show you the answer first later, because I think I already put the answer inside. Wait. Okay. Wait. Remove the answers first. Okay. This one have to remove. Position 2. The answer is okay. This is the answer. Position 3. The answer is oh, okay, the answer is this. Okay, right. So I've already settled that. Okay, let's go back to the definition. Right. So usually, right. Okay. Usually for blunder we use red color. Okay. Blunder is red color, and then mistake is like yellowish, orange, yellow lah, yellow. Okay. And then inaccuracy is usually it's like blue color. Okay. Right. So the symbol for blunder is like this. Two question mark. Okay. Right. I think you have seen this a few times during our lesson. Correct? Got it. Okay. All right. So, and then we also have mistake, which is only one question mark, but it's yellow color. Okay. And then the last one is, do you want to guess what's the last one? How is the last one rated? How do we write the last one? Okay. Which one first? Question mark first or exclamation mark first? Is it question mark first like this? Okay. Actually, it's the other way around. Yeah. Okay. It's the other way around. Okay. So it's here first. It's the exclamation mark first, and then it's the um, and then only is the question mark. So if you have the other way, right, this one is considered this one a little bit difficult to explain. The word is pronounced as dubious. Okay, so a little bit difficult to explain, right? It means that the move is weird. Okay, all right. The move is just weird. Okay, so dubious means weird or very pelik, very weird. Okay, right? Okay, so these are the symbols for the position, right? So let's see what it means to have a blunder, right? So a blunder is usually, right. Okay, let's just maybe let's put a dot lah, big dot here. Okay, a blunder is usually a very bad move. Okay, okay, and this, right, loses the game immediately. Okay, loses the game immediately. Oh, that's horrible. Immediately. Yeah, okay. That one is because your opponent don't know how to punish you, or don't know how to win the game. Okay? Right? So if you play against a computer, let's say, and you blunder, usually it's 100% you will lose in the next 5 or 10 moves. Okay? So, or maybe not immediately, lah, okay, right? Maybe not immediately. It's considered like you lose advantage. Advantage means let's say like +1 +2 correct? Then white is winning, right? So if plus, it's white who is winning. If minus, is black who is winning. Okay, so you will lose that advantage, lor. Okay, how about mistake? Okay, mistake, right, is usually a bad move. Okay, it's not too bad, right? It's just a bad move. Okay, I'm going to go over to the inaccuracy side. Not enough space. I'll do the inaccuracy one here later. Okay, so a mistake is a bad move. Okay, it doesn't lose the game immediately, doesn't lose the game, doesn't, oh, that's horrible. My handwriting is terrible on this mouse. Doesn't lose the game, okay, immediately. All right, okay. Oh, that's so ugly. Okay, but you will lose the advantage as well. Okay, you lose advantage. My handwriting, oh no. Okay, advantage positionally. Okay, this one I'll explain later, but my spelling is wrong, so positionally. Okay, right. Okay, so later we will see what this means in all the examples also. Okay, and inaccuracy is usually not a bad move. Right, but this is not a very good symbol to get. Okay, it's not a very good symbol to get because it's just not a good move also. Not a bad move, not a good move. Okay, good move two. Okay, and I'll take like an eraser. I'll just erase this, draw it back. Okay, and it is actually, right, basically it's just not the best move. That's all. Okay, so this symbol is actually still okay lah, right? But we usually prefer not to get any of these symbols, right? Except this one. Wait, let me draw for you. Except this one. Double exclamation mark. This is what? This is like brilliant move, like this. Like this. Okay, brilliant move, or you have the blue color one. The only one. This is called good move, right? Good move, and this is brilliant move. Okay, so these two are the ones we want, no? All right. Okay, so here inaccuracy is basically just not the best move lah. Okay, it's not a bad move, but it's just not a good move, not a very good move lah. Okay, yeah, can Luscious? Okay, so are we ready to go into the quiz now? We're gonna guess what is the move, right? So we only have three answers only: blunder, mistake, or inaccuracy. Only three. Okay, right. So now I'm going to share my tab. Okay. Wait, the answer already there. Don't see. Right. So, position one. Okay, position one. We go back here. Okay, here, black played queen a4. Okay, black played queen a4, but this is actually Okay, we will see what white plays. White plays to move knight takes. Why is white sacrificing his knight? Why can he do this? Aloysius, why can isn't this a free knight? Isn't this a free knight? Okay, if I take this knight, what happens? This is a checkmate, correct? Right? Okay. So this is the whole reason, right? Because black totally forgot, right? Black totally forgot about the checkmate ideas, right? And he totally forgot that this bishop is actually so busy protecting this pawn, sorry. Okay, so this pawn is actually just free. So this is actually a what move, right? So this is the question, right? Queen here is considered a what move? Is it a blunder, mistake, or inaccuracy? What do you think? You think it's a mistake? Okay, let's see if it's a mistake or a blunder. Okay, so what's that? You think it's a blunder, is it? Okay, I'll explain to you again. So we see, okay, if you say it's a, okay, we go for mistake first. It's a bad move, correct? It's a bad move because you lose something, right? Okay, and also, do you lose immediately? After this, do you lose the game immediately? No, right? Because you can go back with the queen and just say that, oh, I made a mistake. That's all right. You don't have to capture what? You only lose the game if now you blunder and take this lah, and this is the blunder lah. But we are talking about this move lor. So this move is actually not a blunder. Okay. So your first answer is actually correct, right? So Queen A4 is the answer is a mistake. All right. The answer is a mistake. Okay. Right. So Queen A4 is simply just a mistake, and we can just give it a yellow color question mark like that. Okay. Why? Because it doesn't lose black the game. All right. You don't lose the game immediately, but loses the advantage or gives the advantage to white. So now white got advantage lor. Okay. So if I on the computer now, right? Okay, we just on the computer now. Now white is winning, right? Black is winning, right? Minus 2, a lot, Now I play this move, what happened? I lose 1 point something, correct? Hilang one already. Now become half already. So I just lost a lot of my advantage. So knight takes, and now I have to play something like this. Yeah. Okay. So now it's only half only. And yeah, it's getting lower and lower actually. Okay. Right. So basically we lose the advantage only, but we don't lose the game. We are still winning actually. We are still winning simply because we have pawns. That's all. If we count the pawns, right? Okay, not we count the pawns. The pawns is actually exactly the same. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points as well. But the the arrangement of the pawns is horrible, right? You see these 2 pawns? Very ugly. Okay, so these 2 pawns are very ugly, and this rook is very passive actually. This rook is very passive. It's just so doing nothing. It's just staying there just to cut one tiny pawn. Okay, so not very good lah. Okay, all right. So that was the first position. Okay, so if I tell you this is a blunder, do you agree? This move. Yeah, correct. Because you lose immediately, right? Okay, so a blunder is a very bad move. Very bad move that loses you the game either immediately or soon. Okay, right? So now we go to position 2. Okay, before that I have to hide the answer. Okay, all right. So this is my game. Okay, I'm playing white here versus black. Okay, and here I actually played the move knight to e3. Okay, all right. But I'll tell you that when I play knight to e3, right? Okay, knight to e3. Here my opponent could simply play something like this. I play something like this, and you will realize that my bishop is a little bit weird, right? My bishop is kind of stuck. And the moment I move my knight to take out my bishop, right? He just straight everything, correct? He just makan. So for example, let me see if I can give any example here. Let's say he plays something random, and I say, oh, I want to trade knights. And he will just trade everything off, correct? And after this, let's say something like this, you will realize that black is actually better. Why? Because his bishops are doing much better. And after this bishop will come here, and my queen will gonna kick away, right? And now this bishop is even weirder now. Okay, even something like this looks a little bit annoying already. Okay, so but I think of course this should be the best move lah. Just attack the queen first, and then only we play something like this. So here black should be winning. Okay, should be winning in terms of the activity of the bishop lor. Okay, right? So here, um, the other move the move I should play, right? The move I should play is actually I should just take out my bishop first. Okay, now he's attacking my rook, right? Correct. So since he's attacking my rook, I have to either respond with a trade, or I can simply just develop what I develop, and there's no more attack on my rook. So something like this can happen, and if he tries the same thing, I can go with knight here. You see, knight here, and now the knight cannot jump here. You see that? I'm guarding this square a lot of times. Okay, so this is a much better move, right? And here, let's say something like this, and now my bishops are alive. My bishops are actually alive. Okay, compared to just now the other bishop, where I had the bishop kind of trapped here. Something like this, right? Okay, right. So here, I want you to guess what symbols should we give to this move. What do you think? Inaccuracy, yeah. Okay, I think this one is very obvious, right? Because it doesn't lose the game, it doesn't win the game, it doesn't really do anything, right? It's just positionally, okay, positionally, your bishop will be a different piece, correct or not? From this bishop outside here to this bishop inside here, correct? So it's two different bishops, right? So it changes the position a little bit here and there lah. Okay, so this is what it means by inaccuracy. Okay, so here, knight here is an interesting move. Okay, inaccuracy is usually called an interesting move. So if we go here, okay, knight e3 is the answer is inaccuracy. It doesn't lose white the game, right? White doesn't lose, or doesn't lose him a lot of advantage also actually, right? But it's just not the best move in the game. Okay, it changes how the game continues after this structurally. Structurally means how the shape of the game, right? How the pieces are placed, how the bishop is going to move, and all of that. Okay, so here if I on the computer, right, the computer will show that knight e3, right, is nowhere in the top three, the top five. Sorry, you see, load finish already now. Okay, okay, load finish already. You see, got knight e3, first move knight e3 got. Don't have, right? So knight e3, when I play knight e3, you see, straight away black is winning 0.7, another 0.4 extra lah. Okay, so black is winning a little bit more, right? So, but it's only a little bit only, correct? Very, very, very less. So that's why it's not considered any mistake or blunder lah. So here, knight e3 is not the best. The best would be to trade first and play something like this. Okay, or you can do it the other way around. Okay, but I think it's still best to just trade off first lah. Trade off first, and this is easier to play because he only has one rook to fight us. Yeah. Okay, something like this can be played. Let's say he plays some weird move. Bishop c2, rook here, knight here also can, or knight here also can. Okay. All right. Okay, so excellent. Right. So that is the second position. Now we go to our position 3. We're going to go to position 3. Okay. Position 3 is okay. Right. Position 3. Right. Here. Okay. Wait. Let me just share another tab for a while. I think I accidentally showed some answers just now. Okay, so we continue first. Okay, right, we are going back to the question. Right, so here, right, black plays. Oh wait, actually this position I must show the answer. So black plays the move king to e7 here. Okay, and now white plays the move bishop h3. Okay, and this is a, what is this? Not a pin because the king is in front. Usually a pin is the king is behind, right? Okay, this is a fork. You can consider as a fork or satay. You know satay, right? Yeah, satay is you take 3 fishball and then you chucho and then you put in the fire or something. You eat lah. After this, you just eat the food. Okay, right? So satay. This is the king, this is the rook, and this is the pawn, for example. So you just satay 3 pieces together. Okay, so this is satay, a skewer. All right, and here, um, okay, here, right, this is almost a win for white lah. But then what happens if black plays this? This is just a side puzzle for you lah. Okay, if black play this, what can white play? Because now there's no more attack, right? So what can white play here? Okay, which one? This one. Okay, take your time. Black just played pawn to f5. How can he continue attacking? It's a very, very funny move, by the way. I can give you a clue if you can't guess it. Do you want a clue? Oh, Aloysius just left. Alright, I think he misclicked again. Let's wait for a while. Okay. Admit all. Oops, accidentally press. It's okay. Oh, okay. It's okay. Right, so do you need a clue? Do you want a clue, Aloysius? Okay, it's a pawn move. Okay, black just played pawn f5 and white needs to reply with a pawn move. Ah, what's the answer? Okay, e4 is a very nice answer. Very nice answer. Right? Another student gave me this answer before, so e4 is a good answer. E4 is a very nice answer, but I'll show you one line. So e4, you're just threatening to remove this pawn, right? Correct, right? Because double attack, right? Two attackers and only one defender. So very nice idea. Okay, I just got this answer from another student as well. Very good. Okay, but e4, right? E4, after this, he can just run away. Because after this, you take, right? And you don't win the rook because I just run away. See, I run all the way back. You can even play this if you want, but I just run away. At the end of the day, I still just run everywhere. You see? Correct. And I don't see a way to continue lah. There's not a very good way to continue. Blah blah blah. And the rook is hanging, and you don't win the rook, correct? Right? Because it's a little bit too slow. Of course, you can win the rook if he goes here and blunder lah. If he goes here and blunder, for example. So now here, and if you move your bishop, then this will come with check, and this is a loss. Okay, so that's why your king has to go here instead. Just run away from the pawn discovery. Okay, so that's why it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work because of you can do nothing. You can black can just run away basically. Pawn f4, is it? Okay, but pawn f4 you are blocking the pawn, right? Then how are you going to attack this? Cannot attack already, what? Correct. Now what if I just play this, right? And there's no way you can attack my king anymore, correct? So almost zero way to attack again because now my bishop is a pawn. Okay, so that's not the idea. The answer is very very simple. You see, you look at this move closely, pawn to f5. What can white play here? Pawn move. You all really need to play a lot of games though. None of you could find the answer. It's okay. Need to play much more games, okay? So here, it's a pawn move. It's a very special pawn move, Aloysius. Another big clue. What tree? No, it's so far away from this action. It doesn't do anything yet. Okay, not pawn b3. The answer is very simple. I'll give it to you. Okay? Okay. Do you remember this move? This is called N peasant. Remember or not? It's a special move, Aloysius. N peasant. Okay, whenever your opponent or you put the pawn, move two squares in front and ngam beside each other. If you put it right beside each other, okay, your opponent or you can capture behind the pawn like this. And the game continues, correct? Do you remember this move? Yes. Okay, it's okay. I will show you our first lesson ever. I think I showed you before. Just give me some time. Okay. Wait, okay, peace movement. Okay. I think I've taught you this slide before. This slide, I think I've taught you before. Okay, and we go to pawn move. Okay, you see, this is the slide. Okay, special pawn move. See, when your opponent moves two squares in front, now you can end peasant. You can capture behind him, right? And now you are alone here. You makan the fleur, correct? Okay, all right. Okay, so very special move, but I'll show you another thing. So here, right? Okay, um, okay. So now you see, sorry, not this. Here. Okay, let's say, right? Let's say white plays something. Okay, and you play something. You will realize now cannot play already, correct? Yeah, why? Because you only can do it immediately after your opponent plays this. Okay, right? Only immediately after that only you can play this. So I give you an example lah. Wait, let me just get chessboard for you. Okay, we go to chess. Okay, let's try. Okay, so here, right? I'm just gonna do some weird things. So let's say something like this. Maybe wait. How? A little bit hard to set up. So okay, maybe I let him come forward. Let's say something like this. Play something like this first. Oh, sorry. And let's say I play something like this. And here, okay. Right now, right, if I play the move c4, can I play n peasant? Can, right? So you see, n peasant, right? But if I do this now and he plays something else, okay, and he didn't do this, And now I just develop. You see, now cannot play already. Don't have ready. Okay, so only immediately after your opponent plays these two moves beside your pawn, you can play this. Okay, can okay, right. So now we go back to the position. So now I want you to tell me, okay, after this, right, after pawn takes and maybe king somewhere lah, then you can even throw in this very nasty move, okay, because he's gonna get a queen, right? So you have to run away. Takes, takes, something like this, takes, capture back, blah blah blah. And this is a very bad position for white, for black, sorry. So what do you think? So if you look at the material now, white has two rooks, right, and one bishop. Okay, so black on the other hand has one rook only and two bishops. So who has more? Who has more value? White, right? Okay, so what do you think is this move? What symbol can we give this move? Blunder. Okay, you want to give a blunder. Let's see if it's correct now. I'm going to put a blunder here. Okay, let's see the answer. So here, the answer is king d7 is a blunder. Okay, correct, right? So it nearly loses black the game. He's almost losing already because he just lost a whole rook, correct? He lost a whole rook, and after that, he also almost gonna destroy lah. So for example, something like this can happen, and you see the bishop is, sorry, the bishop is cutting here, the rook is pinning the pawn. After this, he's probably going to castle. This is very, very scary. Okay, and he is down 4 points, by the way. Sorry, not 4 points. Is it 4 points? Yeah, 2 points. Sorry, 2 points. Okay, right. So he nearly lost the game. Okay, due to a huge advantage given to white. So if we go stun a bit, if we reverse a bit, okay, I on the computer, let's see who is winning now. Okay, so the game is not so. There's no one really winning here, right? White is winning a little bit only lah, correct? So not even +1. It's only plus 0.6, close to a draw lah. Draw is 0.0 ma. So just only extra 0.6 like that lah. So white is slightly winning, slightly better lah, not winning so actually. So here white is slightly better, okay? But black, okay, let's say he just castles, that is still okay lah. It's not that bad, okay, right? But here after he played this, let's see, he played a blunder, pa, +3, correct? You see that? Yeah, it's almost totally winning for white already. Usually around +2 itself is very winning for +1 plus also already very quite winning for your opponent already. Okay, all right, can so basically this is how you see it. This is how you figure out whether your opponent blundered or whether you blundered. Okay, and you also can identify whether it's a mistake or an inaccuracy. Okay, right. So next time when you want to study your game, you can just click your profile like this on top here. You click your profile. Okay, let's let it load. And you can click games, right? And just click your first game or whatever game you want to find. And you already entered the game, right? You're going to go to analysis board down here. And after this, you can already press this request computer analysis. And the computer will actually show you whether you got any mistake, inaccuracy, or blunder. But usually they only put a color, right? They'll put a color. So you have to recognize the color. Okay, so now it's loading. It's loading a little bit slow. Okay, like you see, oh, I have one blunder. Okay, so I also didn't know I got blunder, let's say. Right, so now if you just go through the game very fast, let's get our first symbol. Okay, right, so this was a blunder. Okay, yeah, this is very obvious a blunder. Okay, because I was thinking if he takes here, I could take this, maybe. Okay, but apparently, oh wait, what? My opponent didn't do anything? Really? So he was supposed to capture here. Yeah, I'm actually not too sure why is this a blunder. Wait up. Why is it a blunder? Oh, why is this a blunder? Bishop f3 was best. Huh? Queen takes f7, takes b6, rook a6. Oh, my queen is trapped. Is my queen trapped? Yeah, I think my queen is trapped lah. Yeah, my queen is actually trapped. My queen cannot run away. Yep. So I actually blundered because of that. I didn't notice that my queen can get trapped. Okay, so now you see red color. Oh yeah, they actually mentioned blunder. Okay, then this should be easier to learn. No? So when you look at your game, right, you will see this yellow color. This is a mistake, right? Okay, so now this is a mistake. Then you can slowly study lo. Why is this a mistake? Like the computer won't tell you why is it a mistake. Lo. You have to slowly understand why is this a mistake. Lo. Okay, right? So it's only a mistake, right? Because bishop e6 is better, right? You put your bishop here, it's a little bit passive lah. Okay lah, still okay, but this is stronger lah. Bishop here is stronger because you have to trade off this monster bishop. I think I taught you before. We want to trade off the monster bishop as early as possible. Okay, so but if you put the bishop in this corner, then you let my bishop do everything. You let my bishop do anything I want. Correct, right? Okay, right. So I think yeah, that's all for the lesson part today. Okay, we are going to jump right into our game session now. Okay, are you ready to play some games? Okay, all right, wonderful. Okay,